So there's this one post that's been getting a lot of attention in the Osu community recently, or at least until it got overshadowed by like a bajillion Emmerich score posts. And is that vaccine? Initially, I thought it was gonna be another one of those improvement posts, until upon clicking on it, I was immediately met with a huge wall of text. That was when I realized, holy shit, this one might be legit. Instead of telling you to play more, it's telling you that you're a retard for playing more, and it's your fault that you suck. Also ignore that 5 days ago text, I just edited that into the video. This post titled, The Secret to Osu Stream Speed, Everything About It Is Possible. Yep, that one definitely got the people's attention. Like I've said before, it's not quite an improvement post, but rather, its main focus is to fix the way you play the game. Wait, an actual quality post? With the aim to actually provide good advice for players? Am I dreaming? Hold your horses there. Nobody said anything about good advice being given. There's no confirming any advice on this post is good yet, and what did I just say? Immediately, upon starting to read, we get this passage. Right now, if you look up how to stream faster, the most common advice you will be met with is to stream until you feel a burn in your forearm. This is incredibly vague, and is bad advice 99% of the time, as it's solely based on survivalship bias. That is just wrong. It's like saying training hard in a gym every day won't have any health benefits for you. Not to mention, there's no explanation behind it at all, and it contradicts top players' advice for training speed. It's very easy to be taken out of context, and I don't know why he didn't just combine these two parts together. If he had did that, it could have read, playing stream maps until your arm falls off, though in my opinion is not the best advice for training speed. It's especially bad if your tapping technique heavily relies on pure finger power. This technique is incredibly inefficient, not only because it tenses up your arm while playing, but it also has a higher risk of injury and decreases the quality of your playing session. If its main focus was to make people more aware of their tapping technique, I think this kind of approach would have been better and would have caused less confusion and damage. Enough of that filler, let's get to the main course and main topic of this post, forearm rotation. To sum it up, it's a core technique in piano playing to help pianists rapidly alternate between two keys. Sounds familiar? So, why is this technique better than using raw finger power? Well, I don't really know. Like, I actually don't know. The post never dug deep into that. I think it has something to do with this motion, and apparently you can generate more speed by doing this. This is an Eterna clip, by the way. One of Osu's best speed player. It's not only Eterna that uses a forearm rotation though. There's also Emmerich, Erison, and Ninarek, who are all really good speed players. They all get mentioned in this post, which is great, right? Top player uses them, so they must work. Alright, great. So how do I do it? There's no clear instruction in this post. I guess there are examples of top players using it and what not to do, but how do I know if I'm doing it correctly if you don't tell me? Like, should I be feeling something in my arm while I play? Even after reading it through like 3 times, I still didn't know what I was doing until I watched a video by Xylus talking about forearm rotation, which is when I was finally able to like at least get an idea of what I was doing. And after testing it for a bit, I didn't feel much of a difference. Though with practice and consistency, I will eventually be able to get a hold of it. But here's where the real question comes in. Is it really the perfect technique for everybody? When starting out in Osu, generally, when you ask for advice from people, they would usually just say, just play the way you feel most comfortable. Cause admit it, not everybody's the same. You won't be able to magically copy someone's playstyle and perform well with it. That's not to mention external factors like medical conditions or physical health, and even though those are extreme examples, it doesn't mean every playstyle will fit you. And in my opinion, playing in a style that don't fit you is way worse than tapping with raw finger power. Am I telling you not to use forearm rotation? No. From what I see so far, reading through the Reddit posts, comment, and discussions around it, it seems really promising and will definitely help a lot of people. If you're trying to improve the game, I recommend you try the forearm rotation technique, even though there's no real clear tutorials for it yet. And if it doesn't suit you, that's totally fine. There are top players who don't use forearm rotation too, you know. At the end of the day, just remember, if you can't tap with your finger, switch to your feet. Whoa, it's an outro, not like anybody's gonna listen to it though. If you made it here, hi. I hope you liked the video. I just realized I haven't mentioned it yet, but please go read the original post. Even though there are errors, I still think it's a very helpful read for players trying to improve. It's quite long, but hey, there's always ChatGPT. I probably won't be uploading videos consistently or at least at all for a few months. A little something called school just started again. And my situation is special, you see. I live at the school in a dormitory with like 23 other people's through Sunday to Friday. And there is no way in hell I am getting called YouTube boy at school. My reputation is already bad enough. If you're still listening, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Bye bye.